Understanding that love comes from within, or that our consciousness has this independent ability to drop its limitations and go into that state or melt into that state of oneness where everything is beautiful and you're experiencing the world of separate things, right? You're experiencing yourself as an individual, but you still feel oneness and connection, and you see the gorgeousness of life, the kind of state you get access to by an accident or a gift when you fall in love. The illusion, right, is when we're still identified with this separate part of us, with what I write about, this identity, this ego, that is experiencing or experiences the kind of aching and longing that is suffering. When we're still identified with that part, then we need the world to work a certain way. We need that lover to behave in a certain way in order for us to experience this state. And for the part of us that is identified with that separate self, the only kind of world that's going to work for it is the world where that separate self can be complete. This is why the pattern is not changing. If you are identified with this separate part of you, that doesn't mean that it's a bad thing, right? It's the identification, it's merging of the consciousness that's actually the creative energy behind life, that thinks itself as separate and incomplete. And then the other, your lover in this equation, is also identified with the separate thing. And we're both looking at each other and saying, well, the ascension is going to happen when we come together. All we're going to do is react to each other. And by this reacting, even though we might think we're trying to influence change in each other, we're trying to love each other into wholeness, all of this reactionary behavior is just going to perpetuate the old paradigm, the old separation. In order for this separation to display a different result, it's enough that one individual detaches from their identification with the separate self and starts living and acting from a place that isn't afraid to lose access to love, because it knows it's theirs, no matter what it looks like on the outside. And from personal experience, I'm going to tell you, you will experience times when you are experiencing lack in the world, and yet there will be a part of your awareness that is already completely in its place, where it's supposed to be. And it's not going to take away, this awareness of wholeness isn't going to take away from the desire to blend your human energies together. It will simply stop trying to blend your energies in order for you to access that thing that is already yours. And that state of being connected to your true nature and to the love, the big love, and to the love for this particular individual is going to give you the kind of clarity not to continue reacting to their unconsciousness, but stay present and still until either they will come in and all by themselves start cooperating with you, or that consciousness in you will simply lose interest in the perpetual reactivity and unconscious behavior.